Hey y'all, my name is Babbles, and 1 year ago this week I uploaded my first Building Tales video. It was my first video ever on YouTube. So, in celebration of that, I thought we'd take a little bit of a look back at what I've done. So, the whole premise of Building Tales is that I'm teaching myself how to build better in Minecraft using stories that I'm familiar with, that I love, that commenters are familiar with, and then picking things like buildings or creatures or anything like that from them to practice my building. So the first thing I built was this tree from a version of Cinderella. It's a French version. And following in that theme, I built a house from the Thrace version of Cinderella. And then all the way over here, I built a palace from the Vietnamese version, Tom and Sam. And back when I was making these, I would take 2 weeks to put out a single video. I have since cut that time down, but it's nice to look back and see or reminisce about what my process was then. I then built my first ship inspired by the Odyssey, and then I built Charybdis, it was my first organic, and then quickly followed that up with my second organic, Skyla. Now, these were very interesting to do because I'd mainly done structures before and I'd never delved into the world of organics. But I found that I really enjoyed the process. I then built Baba Yaga's hut, which I built on a diagonal, which was my very first time doing that, and it combined kind of structural building with organic building. And I did a little bit of terraforming and added some trees. So this was really a combination of lots of things that I'd been learning. And I am still very proud of how these chicken legs turned out. I think I did a pretty good job on those. I then moved on to Dracula's castle, which is still pretty simple. It's really just some squares, circles, and triangles put together. But it was my first time putting those different shapes together. I'd mainly been working with just rectangles or just squares or just circles, but this kind of combined them all. And I even did some proper terraforming in the back. I still think it looks pretty good. After Dracula's castle came my first request from a commenter for something from The Hobbit. So I built Smaug's lair, and I even added some of the ruins of the Dwarven castle. So this one was a pretty exciting one for me. This one was another request from a commenter, and I decided to do it for Halloween because this is from 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. And I'm scared of the ocean and scared of being underwater, and that's basically all that story is about. So for this one, I really wanted to experiment with using some non-building blocks. So I've got some redstone components, some bulbs, even some workstations. So this one was a pretty fun one to work on. The next build is from another commenter's request, and it ended up becoming my most viewed video to date. And this is Avengers Tower. This one was so fun to do because I was a huge Marvel fan when I was younger, so this was kind of a way to relive that time in my life. And it gave me an opportunity to explore some funky shapes. These are not shapes that show up in building, or at least in my building, very often. So that was very fun and very illuminating. And then it was Christmas time, where I built the house from It's a Wonderful Life and experimented with building in total grayscale. And I even made this big box around it to kind of sell the effect a little bit more. It kind of goes away when you back up, but this was really fun getting to play with the values of colors rather than the colors themselves. And my most recent builds are a couple of hanoks, which is a type of Korean traditional building from the Korean traditional tale of Humbu and Nolbu. Now, this one was really exciting because I do love building from folktales, and I love getting to know the stories of other places. So here's Hungbu's Hanok, and right over here are the remains of Nolbus. I had such a good time making these and even building something intentionally in ruins. And I really loved getting to play with the new blocks. So it has been a year of building tales. The Building Tales playlist on my channel now has 47 videos, shorts, and compilations, and I now have a couple hundred more subscribers than I did when I started. It has been a great year, and I cannot wait to see what Building Tales has in store for me in the future. So, as I always say, leave a like if you like, subscribe if you so choose, and comment down below what story you'd like me to take a look at next. And don't forget to check out a book from your local library. See y'all!